Okay, so the first card you have your past is the Ace of Cups. So obviously this is emotion, really strong feelings. It can be about going through healing, all these beautiful things, extreme emotion. That's what this is about. There's lots of feelings here, and I'm getting lots of mixed feelings actually. It feels really, really mixed, not confused, because I think you knew what was happening. I don't think you were confused, but maybe you weren't quite sure what to do about this situation. There was a situation that was really difficult to handle, I think. It does feel a little bit confusing. I'll try and articulate what I'm seeing because it's a little bit mixed. It feels very mixed, actually. So, okay, so the first thing I'm getting is there's someone who you're thinking about, someone who you really care about, and they're far away from you, or they were at this time, and I think they probably still are. You're concerned about them, you were worried about them, you were thinking about them, and it's like you wanted to talk to them. You really wanted to talk to them, and you couldn't talk to them. There was some kind of something, someone, actually feels like someone between you and this person. I'm actually getting a person here. It's a barrier and it feels like a person. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting, so that's what I'm saying. Now, it feels like watching. It feels like watching, surveillance. I don't know why I'm getting that. Not literally surveillance, but it does feel like someone's watching, being watched, someone else being around. So it's probably this other person. It's almost like if you contact them, or if you tried to contact this person, it feels like you've been listened to or watched, or someone else is around in the way, or something like that. Maybe not literally, maybe their presence is there. Maybe every time you try and contact them, the other person is around listening. It may be that, might not be literally, might be a presence. You're trying to get through to someone, but there's this presence there. It could be that as well. But I'm getting very difficult conversations. I'm getting every time you try and talk to them, it feels very stifled, very difficult, because there's this other presence there. You can't be yourself, and you can't be private. You can't speak to them privately. That's how this feels. I don't know why that is. So there's definitely some kind of energy, presence, or a person, and it feels like they're between you. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. I think you might have a battle in front of you, actually, with whoever this is that's in the middle, you and this other person. So you've got this battle coming up. You've got some kind of thing coming up between you and them. There's some kind of argument, fight, talk. It could be a talk, but it sounds quite angry. It sounds quite difficult. So I think you have got that coming up ahead of you. If this is you, if this makes sense to you. And yeah, I'm seeing this as well. You helped them once. This person who you're going to battle with, who's in between you and this other person, if this all makes sense. I know it's a bit confusing. You helped this person. You helped them. This is definitely a woman. I'm seeing that as well. This is a woman. You helped this person. They took your help. They used your help. And they used it to get into this position, that they're in now. And now they're in between you and someone else. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. That's just what I'm seeing. So that's what I have to say. So yeah, that's all I really have to say there. So it might be for someone. I don't know. Anyway. So the next card you have, you pass the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is about, unevenness, unfairness sometimes. It can be about other things as well, but it's kind of about an unfair situation usually. So, and it's definitely about money as well, obviously. So there is money here. I'm seeing money. It looks like maybe you were sorting through your money, cleaning up your money, fixing things up, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I think you had some kind of a big change in your lifestyle recently. I'm seeing December, actually, Christmas time, around that time, December, January, November, kind of around that time. So I think something big, very, very big happened to you then. And it caused you to really reassess your money situation and think about that. And I think before this big change happened, you were comfortable in some ways, but uncomfortable in other ways, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. There was a big emotional change at that time and a big financial change. Two things together, two things at the same time. And yeah, because I'm just looking at the Ace of Cups again, and there were tears. So lots of emotion, lots of financial problems at the same time. It looks like maybe it was a breakup or something like that that happened around that time. Financial problems, emotional problems at the same time. So what I'm seeing here is you're going to be better off eventually. You're going to be better off eventually. There was a lot of unfairness around this connection, maybe around money, maybe just generally. I keep on getting this feeling of being watched all the time. I don't know why that is, but I'm surprised the Page of Swords isn't here actually. But yeah, it feels like you're being a little bit stifled, a little bit held back by this axe. Maybe that's what this watching is as well, might be that as well. And you're probably still dealing with a lot of your emotions, I think, if you're still going through all this, but you're a lot freer, whether you realise that or not. You are a lot freer now. You don't have this unfair situation around you now. You've got a lot of hard work in front of you, I can see that. And I think you know that, but you're a lot freer even though you've got this hard work. You've got this battle I keep on seeing as well. That might just be for a few people. So you've got lots and lots of hard work in front of you in a lot of different areas. Sorting out your finances, there might be moving, big upheavals, lots of things you've got in front of you, but you can absolutely do this. You can do this, and you're really, 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 really strong. I just feel as if I need to tell you that. You've got the Strength card here as well, so that's showing you that too. So the last card you have your past is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, again, financial ups and downs, emotional ups and downs. You've had all that happen to you, round and round and round with this wheel. It's kind of felt like your stomach's going round and round, probably. Lots of stress, emotional problems. And you know, when you look ahead of you, I'm not going to pretend it's all going to be easy and fine and all that. It is getting better. Your life's on the right track now. The wheel's turning in the right direction. That's what I'm seeing. And also, you know, if you look at this wheel, it's up in the sky. And it's up in the clouds, and that's what freedom's about. Anything that's up in the sky, you know, if you look at the World card, it's not in this spread, but the World card, you know, she's up in the sky. Freedom, flying up in the sky. So you're getting your freedom back. That's the big message in this card. So if you don't feel as if you are, just keep on going. Just keep on turning. The wheel's turning. You will get there eventually. And there are a lot of things I think you wanted to do when you're with this axe. But you couldn't do a lot of those things. I'm seeing that because I'm seeing all this unfairness. So you're going to be able to do a lot of those things, but it is going to take time, and you do have a lot of work, other work and things that are in the way of that right now. But that's fine. Okay, so the first card you have for your presence, the Three of Swords. Yes, horrible card, really awful card. So yeah, maybe there were three people in this situation, this axe, this kind of breakup or whatever this is in the Six of Pentacles. That might have been, you know, this card's about that sometimes. But whatever happened, again, you're better off because your decisions are about you now. They're not about this person, they're about you. So yeah, I keep on seeing this situation with this person being in between you and someone else. And it's obviously it's on this card because you've got the two swords on each side and you've got this one in the middle. So one sword coming between the other two. So it's really right here again, and it's right next to the Ace of Cups, which is where I was seeing that. So it's right next to it. So it's making me a bit angry actually. I'm feeling quite angry about this because this person that's in the middle, you helped them. You helped them with something. They came to you. I'm actually seeing you sitting across the table with this person and they said, can you please help me with something? And you said, yes, I'll help you. This is my advice. You do this, you do that. They went off and did that, and now they're in this position and they're really pushing you out. That's what I'm seeing. So it makes me really angry to see this. I know that's specific, but that's what I'm seeing. Specific, not Pacific. So, okay, so yeah, this is serious. So, okay, so I have to warn you about this. Yeah, again, you've got this battle. You've got this battle. They're going to be your opponent, this person who's in between you and someone else. So it's coming up. It's between you. I'm seeing that again. There might even, I don't want you to worry, but there might even be some kind of litigation involved in this. It might not come to that. Again, don't worry, but it is a possibility. So I have to tell you that if it's a possibility. Yeah, this is what you want to talk to this person, you want to talk to someone, but this other person's in the way. You can't talk to them. You can't talk to them privately. I keep on getting that. It's being prevented. And I think you might be starting to feel really angry and really frustrated as well. And I can see why you are. There's a lot of anger in this card. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder, lots of rain. It's very dark. It feels very angry. So if you're starting to feel really angry about the situation, try and hold on to this anger. Don't let it out. Don't let this thunder out. There's thunder all over this card. Don't let it out. Keep it in. Find some kind of outlet to let it out. Do you know what I do if I'm really angry, if I'm really upset, so that I don't send a nasty text to someone, because I am tempted a lot of the time. Believe it or not, I am. I get on my phone, I get on the little notepad thing, and I write it all there. I've got reams, I've got like pages and pages full of things, angry things I want to say to people, and I put it on there. That's a really good outlet for you. That's just an idea, I don't know. But you've got to keep a lot of this anger to yourself. You've got to keep a lot of things to yourself, I think. Yes, there's a car going past. I'm going to try and ignore that. So every time there's a noise, it really stops my thought process. Okay, so yeah, keep your anger to yourself. I think you've got to gather a bit of evidence as well. You've got to keep all this evidence. So you've got to really keep calm, and you've got to be really calm, really clear in the way you present this evidence. Now, just because I'm saying evidence doesn't mean this is going to be a court or litigation. It might be, it doesn't mean it necessarily is. Actually, it might not be, because there's no justice card here. If there was the justice card here, I'd say, yes, absolutely, this is something to do with court. But it's not here, so it may be, it may not be. But whatever it is, there's a situation coming up. You'll be opposing this person. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to be very, very, very calm and very organised as well. So that's what I'm seeing in that card. Okay, so the next card you have your presence, the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is really, really nice. This makes a really nice change from all this stress. This is a really stressful reading. But yeah, it looks like you're talking to someone, obviously. These two people are talking on this card. And it looks like you've started to have these conversations quite recently. But I think you used to talk to this person before, because I'm seeing you used to talk to them, and then there was a stop, and now you're talking to them again. So they're from your past. You used to talk to this person all the time, and now you're back talking to them again. That's what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you were in a relationship with them before, but there's some kind of love here, definitely. I'm feeling this love here. And this is what I'm seeing about them. They like to talk. I can see that. This is a really smart person, actually. They might be a little bit of a show-off, actually, about their knowledge. But yeah, they're an interesting person. And I think you like listening to them. You like being around them. Sorry, my throat's a bit sore. Sorry about that. So, yeah, this could be a little bit more than conversation going on here. Or it's leading to something else. Now there's a siren. I tell you what. I don't live in the middle of a freeway. I really don't. Okay. Okay, so I hope that person's nice and safe and well. Or they're getting well. Okay, so here we are again. So I'll look at this again, the Two of Cups again. So, yes, so you're talking to this person again. You were talking to them before, you had a stop, now you're talking to them again. There's definitely love here. Now, yeah, so there's more than conversation going on here. Or it's leading that way. Because if you look at this caduceus, it's between these two cups. And obviously that represents conversation. But where the conversation's leading is up to this red lion. So the conversations are leading up to passion, or it looks like that's what this person wants them to lead. That this person who's talking to you wants this all to lead to passion. That's what I'm seeing. So there's absolutely attraction there, definitely attraction there. They're definitely attracted to you. The only problem I'm seeing here is it might be fine, there mightn't be a problem, but there's a little bit of overbearingness I'm getting here, because they talk and talk, they think they're really fascinating, and they are fascinating, but they like to talk a lot. And you know, you're coming from this old connection. There was a lot of unevenness and imbalance in that old love connection that you were in. So just watch out for that. If someone's a little bit overbearing, they like to talk a lot, there might be a little bit of an imbalance there. I don't know. So just watch out for that. Just take this slowly if you recognize that and you know what this is all about. So yeah, because you're getting your freedom back now. You're getting your freedom back now, and I love seeing that, and I don't want that to go backwards. Just a thought. Okay, so no more noise now. The last card you have your presence, the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, here we are. Very, very, very similar message. Take your time. Wait and see what's happening there. See if this is the right person that you want. You don't want this overbearing thing happening. But I think, you know, you're enjoying being with them. If this is you, you're enjoying being with them. And I think you like that, and you're very interested in them. I am seeing a lot of interest coming from you. But from them, there's this, passion, and I want to be with them. I want more, and all that. So they're quite intense. And that's what I'm getting. But, yeah, so you can see that they're a little bit more intense than you. I'm just looking at this Two of Cups again. I'm looking up there again. So before I go on to talk about this, I just want to say it doesn't have to be a male-female connection. It can be any connection, but obviously there's a male and female here on the Two of Cups. So I'm just talking about this again because it's showing me a little bit more. So he's got his hand out. He's reaching out to her. He's got roses around his head. They want to manifest something with you. They're stepping toward you, so they're more interested in you. That's what I'm getting there. You're curious, you definitely are, but they're really, really interested. So again, you're probably going to want to take your time with them. The other thing on this Two of Cups is she's wearing red shoes, and that's about independence. So you want to keep that little bit of independence to yourself. So that's probably why you're taking your time with this, with the Knight of Pentacles. If you're doing that, I think that's probably a good idea for you to do, just to wait and see. And also because you're getting yourself back, you're getting your independence back. So lots and lots of things to think about here. But they're definitely very, very, very passionate when it comes to you. And they adore you. Look at the way this Knight of Pentacles is looking at this coin. It's like, oh, they light up my world, they make everything golden and it's beautiful. So they really, really think you're physically attractive. I'm getting lots of passion and physical attraction there. So that's how they feel about you, if this is all about you, if you know what this is. Okay, so the first card you have your futures, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is a little bit random. Just like this Knight, he's totally random. He's jumping up and down. He's not really in control of things. He's all over the place. He comes backwards and forwards. So I'm seeing a few random things here, actually. The first thing is, I don't know if I should say this because I don't want you to worry. It's just a small thing. Okay, so the retrogrades here, all kinds of things are happening with technology. Just watch your phone. Just make sure your phone's in a safe place. Make sure you've got it around you. Make sure you don't leave it where it can be stolen or broken or something. Just have some extra care over your phone. I'm just seeing that little warning there. Again, don't worry. It's not going to be stolen. Nothing terrible is going to happen. Just keep it close to you. You might lose it, or I don't know. I'm not seeing a permanent loss. I'm not seeing any permanent damage. Just annoying little things like, oh, where did I put that? Where's it gone? That kind of thing. Just make sure it's on you. Just a little tiny thing, don't worry. The other thing I'm getting here is, yeah, I'm getting launching something out, wanting to launch something, starting something. That's what wands are all about. They're all about action. There's a little bit of hesitation here because obviously, again, this Knight goes backwards and forwards. He's like, should I do this? Am I doing the right thing? I want to rush out. Now I'm going backwards. Now I'm going forwards. That's what he's like. I think you might have launched something in the past, actually, or you tried to. And there was a little bit of a loss around this. It feels like a financial loss. So maybe that's why you're hesitating. Maybe that's why you're going backwards and forwards with this. And also, I think when you did this other thing, you might have been with this axe. And it's not like they were stopping you, but again, I keep on seeing this watching, this feeling of watching and watching what you're doing and all that. And so maybe that's why that didn't go so well, because you weren't completely on your own. Maybe you weren't making your own decisions. But again, now you are free. You are free. You can make your own decisions. You can do your own thing now. So if you want to do this, absolutely go for it. Absolutely do this. If it feels really stressful, if it's a bit like, oh, I want to do this, but I'm really stressed. I don't want the same thing to happen again, but I want to do this. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this Knight, obviously, backwards and forwards. So start with something small. It doesn't have to be a great big launch, but just take these little steps and you'll get used to it. Each little step you take, you'll be more and more used to this. You won't be as stressed. You'll feel more easy with this. Don't worry about who's watching. They're not there. No one's watching you. Just go slowly. Take each step at a time and you can get there. You can get there. Just build up your confidence again slowly. And just another thing here with this new love. Again, lots and lots of passion. That's what this Knight's about as well. And they want that with you. I'm seeing that everywhere. That's great. That's fine. I keep on seeing lots and lots of talking around them and lots of people around them. So it looks like you might find yourself around lots and lots of people. So that might take some adjustment as well. They're a popular person, so they might invite you to lots of things and you're going to... So that's another thing you might have to get used to. So I'm just seeing that again, as well in that card. So I'll go on to the Page of Cups now. And again, look at this Page of Cups. The life of the party. This is the page. He's funny, he's silly, he's popular. And, so this is what they're like. The life of the party, interesting conversationalist, lots of people around them. So you've got to get used to that if you're with this person, if this is all resonating with you. Now, I don't want to say anything negative about this because it does look really fun. It does look really enjoyable and passionate and everything, all fantastic. There's a little possibility of this, because you've got these two cards together, because you've got this Page of Cups and you've got the Knight of Wands. There's a little possibility that they might not be all that serious with you. I'm not saying that's 100%, just a little possibility. If you know this, that might be why you're taking your time. That might be why you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. But when you've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands, that's a bit of a warning there. So I just have to tell you that. It might be absolutely fine. Just a little warning there. But yeah, just take your time. Just take your time. See what happens. See what's what. I think you're already doing that. Just see how this turns out, I think. So you're right to do that if that's what you're doing.